these interviews, and I've with the police, and one of our colleagues talked to you once upon a time. You're very upfront.
Pretty much.
About talking about this killing.
Right.
You murdered this man.
Yes.
You tortured him.
Of course.
There is no ambiguity, and there is nothing you want to... In court today, you said you're not here to pretend to be remorseful.
Of course not. Why would I do that?
Are you remorseful?
Not at all.
Why?
Why would I be?
Well, why did this man deserve to die? You claimed he was a snitch.
Well,
what proof do you have of that?
He told me he was a snitch.
He told you.
On many occasions. But that really doesn't matter. Why did you guys want to kill me? Phoenix wanted to kill me. What's the difference? Everybody has a reason to kill. My reason might not be good to you, but your reason wasn't good to me. So.
The incident, can you tell me anything about what happened during those 3 days while you were...
What do you mean?
No.
I took him to my house, walked him down the street. I don't know why the media acts like the motherfucker couldn't walk. He walked very well. Walked him upstairs, kicked his ass, and killed him.
And again, your belief is that he was a snitch because he
right.
told you... you claimed that other people had been killed in that same part. You had killed other people. Have you killed other people?
No, I've never killed anyone else.
So that was something, this talk.
Right.
How do you feel about spending the rest of your life in prison?
You know, I got a lot of family in prison, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
I got many sisters in prison. I can't wait to see them. It's really not that much of a punishment to be sentenced to spend my life with my family.
And you don't want to talk about your past, but your lawyer said that, you know what, in sentencing you, the judge should bear in mind that you had a really
right.
tough life.
I started being hospitalized at 10 years old. I have a mental history from 10 years old until present, so, yeah. When
you say mental history, I mean, do you care that anyone feels sorry for you? Do you want anybody?
Feel sorry for me?
Yeah. Should the people who are watching this say because she had a bad childhood,
of course not.
Because she has mental illness?
Of course not. No.
That we should feel some sympathy for you?
No.
You would not have that.
I want no sympathy. No.
What then? Do you care what anybody thinks?
No.
Of Angela Simpson and what you've done?
I don't.
It's again your candor. I've interviewed people who have committed murders before, and usually they sort of prevaricate or they this or that. You're about as direct as it gets.
Right.
Why is that?
It's only fair. I expect you to be the same way.
Okay. Do you think that it was fair today? It was justice in that courtroom?
No, I don't.
Why?
I should have gotten the death penalty.
Did you want the death penalty?
No, I prefer to spend my life with my sisters, but yeah, I do believe that would have been justice.
So you deserve death penalty, but you're glad that you got what you got.
Right.
Because you...
Right.
When you say your sisters, you're talking about women you know in prison.
Right.
Okay, and have you found that there is some bonding and that you have made friends here that will be of some comfort to you when you're in prison?
Most definitely, yes.
Most definitely, yes.
Yeah.
What has the experience been like here in this facility?
Horrible.
Really?
Yes, it's terrible. Jail is awful. They don't, they have no, well, they have no compassion. They don't give us the things we need here.
Will prison to your understanding?
I certainly hope so,
yes. Have you done time in prison?
No.
You're hoping that it will be a better existence?
Yes, definitely.
You're a young woman, 36 years old. You could be there a long time.
Right. Right.
But your belief is that you deserve the death penalty?
Definitely. Well, I believe God. That's what God says. Unless God is wrong, which I doubt, so.
And would God has told you that, or you just believe that?
I believe
eye
that.
for an eye?
Right. Right. I expected to die for this.
What insights can you give us to you? What would you have anyone who may hear this interview know about you?
There's really nothing. People are going to believe what they want to believe. Judge the way they want to judge, just like I do, so.
Yeah.
So be it.
Why did you feel like you were in a position to be the judge and jury in Terry Neely's life?
I'm not sure.
I mean, I'm really not trying to be to get
Right.
you angry, but I want to see. You say I killed this guy. He deserved to
Right.
die. Blah blah blah. I mean, it's there. You're up
Right.
front. I want to know if you have any concerns about what put you in that position to do that to them.
It was just too much. The things he talked about, it was too much.
Do you believe him? I mean, lots of people go around
Well-
claiming I'm a snitch or make themselves.
Really, you don't say.
Well, I think they talk about law. I know people come. I've got associations with law enforcement. I've got this. I'm a friend with this.
Do you happen to have a list of those people?
They name drop. Well, maybe in the circle, but you know
Right.
what I'm saying.
Right.
People say lots of things to make themselves sort of look.
Well, he picked the wrong nigger to say that to, if he wanted to brag about putting so many people in prison. He picked the wrong person.
and
so-
that's what did it to him. That's why you.
What, the bragging?
The bragging
Oh, yeah.
about putting people in prison.
Right.
People you knew.
No. No,
But
I
he-
don't know any of them.
Okay. Do you believe him? Do you think he really was a snitch?
Oops, if he wasn't. Yes, I believe he was.
Yeah. Do you have family?
I do.
From an adopted family or?
I have
from
4 children.
You have 4 children.
I do have 4 children.
Where are they?
El Mirage.
What is how they doing? And how is it for you to be separated from them?
I don't want to talk about my children. I can't do that.
Is there a message for what? Is there a bottom line or a lesson to be learned from the story of Angela Simpson?
There's a bottom line to everything, but
What is the bottom line to this story?
whatever people want it to be. It doesn't
What do
matter
you
what
want
I
it to
say. I don't know.
Insights that you don't regret killing this guy.
I don't regret killing him, no. I regret the fact that my co-defendants found it necessary to divulge so much information to the detectives. I regret that. They were people I really cared about. And I regret that they were near me or around me at any point.
And then helped prosecutors.
Help the prosecution, correct.
You were
And
angry
they
at those people.
Definitely, because they didn't know, they weren't actually with me during any of my crimes. So for them to say that they were, to try to get lesser sentences, was a little heartbreaking for me.
So friends of yours lied to prosecutors and lied to police.
Correct.
Dropped the dime on you.
Correct.
They snitched on you.
Correct.
If you could, would you do to them what you did to
No,
Terry?
I would not.
Because you still have some relationship with them, or?
Well, no, but I had claimed a bond with them at one point, so I wouldn't be able to avenge that.
Yeah, yeah. Did you act completely alone? In that
Yes,
crime?
definitely.
So nobody else helped?
No. Totally alone.
Help me understand. For 3, I know the crime's of passion or something, and in the heat of the moment. But to spend 3 days driving nails into a guy's head and pulling his teeth out.
Right.
Why?
I found it necessary.
Did you find it pleasurable or exciting, or was this
It's just necessary.
necessary?
Right.
So this was more like a business-like proposition. You were doing something that you felt needed, a job that needed to be done.
Right.
Really?
Right.
And whatever came into your head, I'm going to drive a nail into his head. Or was this just a symptom of what was at hand in that apartment?
Right. Right.
Your moment. I'd like to, because we've got to get run back, and
Right.
I want to get what you say on television. And again, I'm grateful that you would be willing to talk to us, and I wish you the best under these
Thank you.
circumstances. What would you have the world know? You're sort of an interesting character, because first of all, women generally don't commit crimes this heinous.
Right.
this is usually the domain of men.
That's unfortunate.
You think more women
Oh
should-
yeah, equal opportunity, definitely.
And I know you're being sort of a smart aleck to me.
Slightly sarcastic.
But
Yeah,
but
I can do
seriously,
that.
I mean, in some ways, I've been covering murder and mayhem and covered serial killers to petty shoot-'em-ups, and you don't meet many women who commit the kind of calculated, long-term murder that you committed with this guy, and you don't meet many people who are willing to say, "I did it," and you know what? Deal with it.
Right. That's the way it should be, in my opinion.
Are you? But you seem so. You seem like you're sort of just. I'm sort of almost self-righteous about. I did this, and I did. Do you think you did the right thing by
Of
killing
course.
this guy?
Definitely.
Other than shooting his mouth off, what else did he do that you know of?
That's not. That's what he got done for. He's
Shooting.
white trash. Somebody had to take it out. That's it.
Was there a racial component to it?
Oh, there's always a racial component.
Okay. And what do you mean by that?
I'm not going to elaborate on that at all.
But the fact that you're a black woman and he's a white guy, that factored into your killing him?
Yeah. I wouldn't kill another black individual.
Okay. Would you, if you had that moment to live over again,
I'd have kept him alive a week.
but you would have still tortured him and killed him?
Oh, I'd have tortured him for a week, yeah, instead of 3 days. Definitely.
So your only regret is that the torture didn't go on anymore?
Right, and I regret not killing my other victim. I should have killed him too. I just didn't have time. I had to go somewhere.
And tell me who that other victim was?
Joseph Van Tress for the armed robbery. Yeah. I should have killed him, but I had to go.
Will you kill again?
If the opportunity arises, I hope so. Okay, we're done.
Are you done?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Angela.
Good shit, dude. That's gonna be crazy, isn't it? That's gonna be wicked. Make it look good, please. Oh, you're gonna put this on too?
Well, look, you know, I know.
Don't put the ending on.
Thank you.
Thank you.
But honestly, best wishes to you and
Right. Right.
ladies. Thank you.
Thank you.
Very real. I honestly can't.
Saw me again. This guy's incorrigible.
Huh?
Okay. Keep going.
I'm incorrigible.
All right, I thought you
He's
were.
incorrigible. We're both incorrigible.
Right.